different growing regions to supply a year-round product. In total, it's about 22,000 acres. About half of that's in western Arizona, Imperial Valley, and then the other half's here in Central California, Slings Valley. We grow 20 different products. Those are conventional, and we also farm a majority of those organically as well.
And so products like KTS and CATS play a big role in your nutrition program?
KTS does. We do a blend, a 15-8-4 with KTS, and that's just about every side dress we put on first side dress we put on for every crop has the KTS on it. We're experimenting with the CATS right now, is getting away from the gypsum. We're doing that mostly in pre-irrigations and maybe the first germ water to second germ water, depending on how much time we have, and mid-seasons to see if we can help flush some of the salts out of the root zone.
Yeah, it's a very effective product. I use it quite a bit on strawberries here in the valley.
Okay.
The high mag soils and things like that, so it helps for water penetration as well as nutrient value. And that sulfur in CATS will acidify a little bit, and it gives you a little sulfuric in the soil.
Okay.
So it'll break down neutralize your carbonate.
Oh, awesome.
Again. So it's a good product. It's got a lot of different uses.
Have you had a lot of guys starting to use that up in the northern part of the valley there, close to the ocean?
Yeah, we have. Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
So little bits here and there. So it's kind of a whole in-season maintenance type program.
Yeah, well, the good thing is that the wind starts at the north, so those guys will, before you know it, be down in South County.
South, exactly. And when will these be harvested?
These are about 2 weeks out.
Okay.
They're getting close. These all end up in little bags, like the 1 pound bags.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And they're all processed right here?
Yep, they're actually about a mile north of where we're at is where they get processed. There's a crew of about 120 people. They'll come in, they have little blades on, and they'll kind of snip the pea right here at the base and throw it in a bin, and then it gets washed and bagged.
Wow. On the kale, you say you do a side dress. About how much KTS or how much potassium that goes onto the kale?
We're pushing probably 20 units. It's pretty low.
Okay. What's your biggest issue with a crop like kale? Is it nutrient, fertilizer? Is it bugs?
Mostly bugs. It gets so big it's hard to get through a sprayer, so we got to do it by air most of the time. And then the other thing is you can cut it so many times that generally we actually run out of active ingredients for materials for sprays. Then so we have to stop harvest.
So this is a newly planted broccoli?
Yeah, it's probably about 2 weeks old, pushing. And we're getting ready to dry it down for our first side dress. So we actually have some KTS in our first side dress.
Okay.
15-8-4.
And you have a lot of different varieties of lettuce then too?
Correct, yeah, we grow romaine, head lettuce, the spring mix varieties. A new thing, it's called heritage. It's kind of growing a spring mix to a stand with a seed. It has a little bit different texture to it. We're playing with the Cosmo. It's kind of a romaine that has the texture of iceberg. A few different, the market's always kind of changing, so we're seeing where we can capitalize on a new market.
So have you seen a big difference or a difference with using the CATS in your program as far as water penetration?
I haven't seen as much on the water penetration, but where I have noticed the difference in is the soil texture. Some of the fields we have been real tight, and now they're starting to loosen up. They're easier to work. They're breaking down a lot nicer.
Right, and it's a pretty convenient application for you to be able to do that in conditioned soils?
It is. And what makes it really nice is we're already running the sprinkler, so all we have to do is just hook up our tank and pump 10 gallons an acre out into the sprinklers, and we're done. They're not sitting there with a forklift and bags and tractors trying to get through the field.
All right, Brent, thanks for having us out today. I really appreciate it. It's a beautiful farm. I really appreciate the tour, and we're really looking forward to working with you in the future.
No, for sure. We're excited to work with you guys, and thank you for coming out and seeing what we do.
Thank you so much.
Audio Jungle.